Hello guys, this is James on air and you're welcome back again into my YouTube channel. So for this video, I'm going to tell you guys that I I take a rest a bit in my YouTube channel, you know. So and I'll tell you the reason why I rest a bit, you know. Okay, so the first reason why I um, why I stopped building, not because of the world, okay, not because I'm lazy or something. No, I have a personal problem, you know. I think this is a serious problem that people must not ignore or something, because basically if I have a problem personally, there's then it will affect my time, it will affect my money, it will affect my well-being, okay. So yeah, hear me out, okay. So I leave the house, okay. I leave the house, you know. I get out of the house where I am living. And I mean, as you see, I am uploading videos, right? I'm uploading videos now. It's because I already settled in a good house, okay? But let me share you the real story out of it, okay? So, uh, so before I am living in my mother's house, okay? But then before I am living in the house of my father. But because my father was having money or like insecurities, you know, like he have insecurities. I think we have same attitudes or something. I don't know, but not all the time. I might say it's not all the time like that, or, you know. So, um, I mean, he had a problem. He he makes some mistakes. He makes some bad decisions or something, and then he tried to destroy the family for the family to get out of the house. You know, so that time, me and my mother and my siblings go into the different house. You know, we rent an apartment, and basically we left the house. You know, I am not expecting to live in the house of father again. Okay, but it's the only choice that I ever think after I leave the apartment where we live with my mother and my siblings. You know, I mean, because after we leave our the house of my father before, it's only him, you know. It's only him alone. Okay. So what happened there is something like this. The reason why I leave the house of mother, it's because my mother is I don't know what they call that thing. She always wants to win in an argument. She is an old style society culture of the Philippines, you know. Uh, I don't know if this old or what, or this is normal to the Filipinos, you know. I am a Filipino, you know, but um, the old style of Filipino is something like this. Um, they will not invest in business. They will never invest into business. They'll just invest their money to their children, okay, to their children, and they will end up broke in the end because yeah, yes, they managed to make their their uh, their what I call this their children study, finish college, etc. But they will end up broke in the end for the reason because they invest all of their money, right? So are you expecting them to have a business or something? No. So what will happen is something like the children will basically give back something to them in return, you know, a favor, something like a request, I don't know. And it will end up in a command to the point that, bro, okay, I'm the one who make you make you finish college, right? I'm the one who makes you finish college. You have to give back the things that I gave you in return, you know? So what happened out there is something like I'm working, yeah, I'm working. But I since I didn't finish college at all, since I didn't finish college at all, I mean, one of my concern here is that I am working in a minimum or average work. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest on you. I don't have to brag that I'm rich before. I don't have to tell you that thing. Since you are watching my YouTube channel, I know you want to know to know my life as well. So yeah, and this is the reason why I'm sharing because I feel much more comfortable with the people around me, like around me or in social media. And since you don't know me in the I mean, in my bio, you just don't know me. Like in real life, you just don't know me, right? So, I mean, I feel much more comfortable with that kind of thing. Like you know me as a gamer, but not in real life, right? So, yeah. Anyways, so it's something like my mother was like taxing me for 50% of my salary, you know. And another problem that I see why I leave the house, it's because whenever there's an argument, she doesn't let you speak, you know. She doesn't let you speak. In Tagalog or in Filipino, she say bastos, okay? You are bastos or etc., you know? And I don't accept this kind of treatment. I don't accept this kind of treatment. I don't know if once your mother or parents in Pilipinas tell you you're a bastos, you're not gonna talk again. No. When my mother told me I'm a bastos, I don't think I am. Okay? Whenever my mother told me that thing, I never think I am. Because I'm just being honest. I'm just saying my side, my opinion, right? And I think there's nothing bad with that. There's nothing bad on saying your main reasons why are you fighting together, right? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I mean, we are in an argument. Let's say you are my friend or something. You are close to me. We are close to each other, right? And we had a problem. Am I not gonna tell you the problem? Am I not gonna be honest on you? Am I not gonna reason out? Am I gonna listen to your side only and you're not gonna listen into my side? I mean, that's stupid, right? For some point, every time that thing happens before, like it happens years. And most of us in the house was like, we're just gonna shut up. We're just gonna shut up, and that's it. You know, like when there's a problem, you have to speak for you to for him or her to understand your reasons, right? And that's the reason why you are in education, man. You're in education. You go in school for you to lose in a argument or something. Are you dumb or something? So I don't like that kind of treatment. So besides of taking my salary, half of my salary, bro, and not winning into an argument in any even once, not even winning in an argument even once. Even though I'm called bastos in the family, even I'm the one who's something like giving dominance, confidence, talking to my mother like that. Like I'm just being honest whenever we're talking. We are fighting sometimes. I'm not hurting, okay? I'm not putting violence, but I'm more on talks, okay? So that happened most of the time. And I felt like, bro, this happens every day. Like every day. So I felt bad about it. You know what? I'm gonna leave the house. That's my decision. And as I leave the house, I already contact my father. Father, can we go? Can I stay there until until I can? And my father said yes, he said yes. So I am living now in my father's side, and at least now he's not alone anymore. He's not alone anymore, like he have assistants. Okay. I mean, another negative things that you can ever think of with my mother is something like she is so negative, pessimistic. Okay, pessimistic. So we are talking about business or whatever, um she's like this. When they are talking, or their friends, or his rich friends, or her whatever people she knows that, from rags to riches, she is just going to go like this. Okay, she's not gonna listen at all. Why? It's because she doesn't want business at all. She don't like to talk about that. I mean, she don't want to be rich, but she want to be rich by taxing us, her children, 50% of our salary. That's what you call the. I don't know what you call that thing. I don't know, but you try to think on your own. Okay, you try to think on your own. I have a personality of being optimistic. Okay, I don't know why, but I think my personality is good in business. I think because I mean, you're not gonna get some sales in the market, in your market, if you have a pessimistic mind. Like, you failed once, you're not gonna try it again. I mean, you're weak. Okay, you are weak if that's the case. But basically, I mean, yeah. Um, I think that's another reason why I also leave the house. My mother is always negative thinker. She always overthink, and she worry a lot. I mean, bro, what the heck? You don't have a peace of mind when you have this kind of parent. So I take the risk to leave because she's always negative. She don't trust me when in whatever things I do. Let's say I just get out of the house, like go outside. I'm just going to have a cycling. Like, I'm gonna take a bike. I'm gonna go in the mountains and descend in the mountains. She's like, "Oh, don't go there. You will die there." So that's how she thinks most of the time. There's a lot of negative stuff going on with her mind. And that's something that I don't understand. I don't know if she have a trauma or something. But you know me, I'm optimistic, man. She's pessimistic. Do you think I can stay with her? No, not at all. So I know my story in here is a little bit randomized, but I tell you, all of the things that I'm saying about my mother is all about hatred. Okay, it's all about hatred. I mean, as I leave the house, the feeling of leaving the house with full of hatred, like, you don't talk to people anymore. You have a closed mind. You just want to get out of the house. That's the feeling I had when I leave the house. Like, no feelings anymore. Yes, I saw my brother that time, like, he's looking at me, but he was like, you know what? Okay, take your items now. You just fought with my mother. You just fought with my. You just make an argument. You just make my mother, our mother, mad. You just take your item now and leave, so that she doesn't see you anymore. Okay, so I think that's the situation actually happened there, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go on my own. I'm gonna do the business and make money on my own salary, no taxes anymore. Something like that, like, because I don't think that I made some bad decisions in life. Like, I want to invest on something, they always stop me. I want to invest money on this one, on that one, they just don't want me to do that because they think that I'm just wasting money, even I'm not. So I mean, there are situations in the house that I really don't like. I really don't like, because when someone is trying to control you, what would you feel, right? If something is controlling you, what would you feel? So anyways, as you see in this building, actually I don't know what I'm doing right now, but we are just building a wall. I know there's a command in here, but we are talking about the problem I had. So you have to bear with this thing. I know this kind of thing is very slow, but at least you are trying to listen on my problems. I felt good when I'm sharing problems, um, like that. But anyways, you're gonna hear me out, okay? Hear me out. If I'll have a girlfriend, if I'll have a girlfriend, just right now I'm single, okay? So, if I'll have a girlfriend, what kind of girlfriend do I want? First of all, might say that I want an optimistic girlfriend, a business-minded girlfriend, okay? Like, cause here's the thing, I know you have a job, right? But the job will be basically like 8 hours. You just have to work 8 hours and then you'll just get your salary, right? But what would you do for the rest of the time in your life? You're what? You're just going to play games, or you're just going to sleep all day? Is that good? No. I mean, if I'll have a girlfriend, I want a business minded girlfriend, because I know to myself that if she is exposed to business, she is not a boring person. Okay, she's not boring person. She have experience. She will basically what do you call this? Encounter problems. I just what? If I'll have a girlfriend, I just don't want to see the problems that I see with my mother to him. Like being pessimistic. She don't want to invest. She just want to sleep all day. She invests money to her children, and her her children doesn't know how to live on its own. I mean, my brothers and sisters is older than me. Okay, and I'm a little bit old as well. Like I'm in my 20s. Okay, I'm in my 20s age. I'm 23 already. Yeah, for some people who likes me in my YouTube channel, that's my real age. I am 23 years old. So for some point, um, I hope you understand. I cannot change my age anymore. Okay, I cannot. I cannot. I can change this whole world, but my age cannot be changed anymore. So it is what it is, man. So, anyways, yeah, if I'll have a girlfriend one day, I want an optimistic girlfriend. Like, not negative. I don't like negative people. Like, they will worry too much about you. When did you eat? What is the time you're going to sleep? You know, when will you go home? Something like that, bro. Come on. How give me freedom. Give me freedom of choice. Because here's the thing, my mother was always worrying about me. Like as if I'm a person who is full of bisyo, okay? In Tagalog, in Pilipinas, we called it bisyo. Bisyo. Bisyo is something like your hobbies, okay? Bad hobbies, okay? So that's what you call bisyo in Pilipinas. So that's what you call bad habits, bisyo in Pilipinas, okay? So I don't have bisyo, I don't take cigarettes like her. I don't drink liquors like her. I the only thing bisyo that I have is playing games, investing money when I have money, and watching YouTube, learning English, learning other language. All of my things that I do in life is good. you know the reason why I didn't finish college yet, it's because my mother wants me to become an engineer, even though I don't want to. So that's the reason why didn't finish college because I don't want the course. Okay? If you're going to study a course that you don't like, or you don't appreciate, or you don't understand, how will you progress, right? So, since I'm not there anymore, I'm gonna take my own course, you know? I'm gonna make myself study. I'm gonna explore the world on my own. With or without a help from my father. Because I know my father is helping me right now. He is basically letting me to have a room or something, and he wants to use me in his business, I know. But later on, I'm going to invest my money in my personal agendas, okay, my personal possessions. Basically, studying college and having a good business, you know. So that is my perspectives in life. I don't want to be, I don't want to live in my parents until I have an age of 30, like that. I mean, for some other countries, I'm gonna let you know, I'm jealous, okay? I'm jealous to other countries because in US, I believe when you are just 18 years old, you can get out of the house, right? You can get out of the house. In the Philippines, you cannot. You know, there are so much protective parents in the Filipinas, protective parents, they worry a lot. I don't know if that's the reason because of my mother, but I don't know for some people out there. But I think my decision is good, right? What do you think? Po. Sige. Wait lang. Okay, guys. I'm gonna leave. Thank you for watching. This is James on air. And see you on the next time.